Could this tiny, unassuming penny in your pocket be the key to a life of unimaginable wealth? A coin so ordinary, yet so extraordinary, it sold for $1.5 million. Yes, a simple 1969 D Lincoln cent. And the big question is, do you have one hiding in plain sight? Now, before you start rating the couch cushions, let's talk about why this coin is worth more than most luxury cars and what makes your pennies potentially just as valuable. You won't believe how one tiny mistake in the minting process turned this penny into a millionaire's dream. Let's dive in. It's 1969. The Vietnam War rages on. The US Mint in Denver is bustling, cranking out billions of pennies. But something went wrong. A small error during the minting process created an anomaly, the legendary double die obverse. Here's the kicker: most people didn't notice this error. They tossed these pennies into jars, into vending machines, or worst of all, they spent them like loose change. But a few sharp-eyed collectors spotted the mistake. Lincoln's image and the words, "In God We Trust," appeared doubled, like a ghostly shadow. This wasn't just a misprint, it was a masterpiece of rarity. Today, only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics. Imagine explaining that to your barista: "Here's a penny for my $6 coffee, and by the way, it's worth more than your house." But here's where it gets serious. As collectors scramble to find these coins, values are skyrocketing. The most recent auction, $1.5 million for a single 1969 D double die penny. That's right. This humble coin has outperformed stocks, gold, and even real estate. And you might have one sitting in your home, completely unaware. So, how do you know if you've struck gold or copper, in this case? Start by checking your pennies from the 1960s. Look for the telltale doubling on Lincoln's portrait and the words on the coin. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for the best results. And if you find one, don't rush to sell it just yet, because there's one critical mistake that could cost you thousands, even millions. Here's what you do: get your coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Without certification, it's just another penny. With it, it's a ticket to life-changing wealth. But you have to act fast, because the market for rare coins is booming, and once these treasures are snapped up, they may never be seen again. Think about it. What if this penny is your shot at that dream lifestyle? The new house, the vacations, the freedom to live on your terms. All from a coin you didn't even know was special. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Go search your collection today, because every second you wait, you risk losing the chance of a lifetime. Subscribe for more tips on finding hidden treasures, and share this video. You never know who might have the next $1 million penny. Imagine this: a single penny, a coin you've walked past, ignored, or perhaps even tossed into a jar without a second thought. What if that little copper disc could change your life forever? What if one penny, just one, could be worth $1.4 million? But here's the kicker: there's a ticking clock. These coins are disappearing into private collections faster than you think. Could you be holding one of these hidden treasures without even realizing it? Now, before you go flipping your couch cushions or raiding your kid's piggy bank, let's break this down. Because if you don't know exactly what to look for, you might end up staring at pennies like they're a secret code from the Matrix. And we don't want that, right? Today, we're diving deep into the 1970 D Lincoln penny, a coin that could quite literally transform your bank account overnight. In this video, we'll uncover why it's worth so much, how to tell if you have one, and the most profitable ways to sell it. Stick around, because by the end of this, you might just find yourself holding onto your golden ticket. But beware: if you make even one mistake, you could end up losing out on this once-in-a-lifetime fortune. Don't worry, I'll guide you every step of the way. Let's start with the basics. What makes the 1970 D penny so special? This coin isn't your run-of-the-mill penny. It's rare because of a misprint, a double die obverse. Simply put, the date and lettering appear slightly doubled, creating a subtle but unmistakable error. It's this error that transforms an ordinary penny into a $1 million masterpiece. Now, before you grab a magnifying glass and start examining every coin in your possession like Sherlock Holmes, let's talk specifics. Not all 1970 D pennies are valuable. If yours doesn't have this error, well, you've just got yourself a really shiny penny. Congrats! So, how can you tell if you've hit the jackpot? Here's what to look for on the date. Focus on the 1970. You'll notice a faint doubling effect, almost like a shadow on the numbers, the mint mark. Look closely at the small d below the date. It's your first clue that this coin came from the Denver Mint. The condition: even the rarest coins lose value if they're heavily damaged or worn. Pristine examples fetch the highest prices. But here's the catch: even if you spot these features, the value of your coin depends on something else entirely. And this is where most people go wrong big time. Now, let's talk about why the 1970 penny has reached such astronomical prices. Just this year, one of these coins sold for an eye-watering $1.4 million at auction. Why? Because serious collectors will pay top dollar for unique coins to complete their sets. But here's the thing: these coins won't be available forever. Every time one is sold, it's likely locked away in a private collection, never to return to the market. The window to cash in on this opportunity is closing fast. If you think you've got a potential winner, don't risk selling it on a whim. Here's what you need to do to get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC will authenticate your coin and give it a grade, which significantly impacts its value. Auction it wisely. Don't settle for the first offer. Look for reputable coin auction houses or platforms like Heritage Auctions, where serious buyers are ready to bid big. Act quickly. The market for rare pennies is competitive, and the longer you wait, the more you risk missing out on top dollar. But before you rush to sell, there's one crucial step that could mean the difference between a decent payout and life-changing money. And trust me, most people overlook this. The 1970 penny isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of how small, overlooked things can hold untold value. And maybe, just maybe, it's a reminder to pay attention to the little things in life. Because sometimes, they're the ones that lead to the biggest rewards. Now, it's your turn. Go check your coin jars, drawers, and collections. And when you find the hidden treasure, let me know in the comments below. Who knows? Your story could be the next one we share on this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another opportunity to uncover the fortune hiding in plain sight. What if I told you a single penny, a coin most of us overlook every day, could be worth $1.3 million? Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. And that penny could be sitting in your pocket right now, waiting to change your life. Before you empty your coin jar and storm the nearest auction house, stick around. Because today, we're diving into the mystery of the 1985 Mint Mark Lincoln penny and uncovering why collectors are scrambling to pay millions for it. Spoiler alert, it's not just about the year or the mint mark. There's a catch, one you need to know before you even think of selling your coins. For decades, pennies have been tossed aside, treated as small change, insignificant. But in the world of rare coin collecting, a single mistake, a subtle imperfection, can transform an ordinary coin into an extraordinary fortune. The 1985 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of those treasures. But what makes it so special? Is it the gleaming copper color? The iconic image of Abraham Lincoln? No. It's something much smaller. Almost invisible to the naked eye, and no, it's not Lincoln whispering the secrets of the universe when you hold it under moonlight, though wouldn't that be cool? The secret lies in an error so rare, even seasoned collectors missed it for years. What is it? Let's find out. Now, here's where things get real. The 1985 penny owes its value to a minting error, an imperfection on the coin that makes it one of a kind. This error, known as a double die strike, creates subtle distortions in the lettering or Lincoln's profile, turning a 1-cent coin into a collector's dream. Here's the catch: not every 1985 penny has this flaw. And missing it could mean the difference between keeping a fortune or giving it away for a mere cent. Imagine holding onto $1 million coin your whole life, only to trade it for gum at a gas station. Let that sink in for a moment. Yeah, go ahead and check your car's cup holder, I'll wait. But how do you know if your 1985 penny is the jackpot? That's where this gets even more fascinating. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. You're looking for doubling on the letters or numbers. Think of it like a shadow effect. Pay extra attention to liberty, in God we trust, and the date itself. Found something? Congratulations, you just stepped into the world of millionaire coin collectors. But here's the next step, authenticity. Get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This can make or break your sale. And if your penny is authentic? Brace yourself. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and online platforms like eBay have seen these pennies fetch bids of over $1 million. But here's the kicker, you won't believe how fast collectors are snapping these up. I'll explain why the life you've always dreamed of, all from a penny. It's not just about the money, it's about rewriting your story, finding value where others see none. So, what are you waiting for? Grab those old coins and start searching. Your $1 million moment could be closer than you think. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button if you found this helpful, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration and maybe $1 million penny. Until next time, keep dreaming big and searching small. You're rummaging through an old drawer, a dusty jar of pennies in hand. You pull out a coin, glance at it, and toss it aside. But what if I told you that one simple penny could be worth a staggering $1.20 million? Yes, a single 1993 Lincoln penny with NO mint mark. Could it be sitting right in your home right now? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to spot it and how it could change your life forever. Every day, countless people ignore their pennies, those small, brown coins we often leave in tip jars or between couch cushions. But what if I told you there's a hidden treasure lurking among them? The 1993 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a rarity beyond compare. And here's the kicker, most people have no idea it exists. Think about it, when was the last time you actually looked at a penny? I mean, not just, oh, this is 1 cent, but really looked at it? If you're like most of us, probably somewhere between never and what's a penny again? So, what makes this particular penny so valuable? It's all about the no mint mark. Usually, coins minted in Philadelphia lack a mint mark, but in 1993, a rare error occurred. Only a handful of these coins were produced without a mint mark, making them an extraordinary collector's item. And here's where it gets really interesting, because finding one could mean the difference between having pocket change and living a life of luxury. In 2023, one of these coins fetched a jaw-dropping $1.2 million at an auction. That's more than the average American home. Why? Because rare coins like this have a special place in the hearts and wallets of collectors. The fewer there are, the higher the demand. And in the case of this 1993 penny, we're talking about one of the rarest coins of its kind. Now, let me ask you this, what would you do with an extra $1.2 million? Would you buy a dream home? Travel the world? Or maybe, finally pay off those student loans? Yeah, I went there. But don't start dreaming just yet. Spotting the 1993 no mint mark penny isn't as simple as just picking up the first coin you see. There are specific details you need to look for, and if you miss them, you could be tossing away your fortune. Coming up next, how to spot these details, and the one mistake people make that costs them everything. Alright, here's what you need to do. First, grab a magnifying glass and inspect your pennies closely. The 1993 no mint mark penny will have NO small letter beneath the year, where you typically find an S for San Francisco, D for Denver, or P for Philadelphia. Pay attention to the condition as well, pristine or near perfect pennies fetch the highest prices. Now, here's the thing, most people overlook this detail, and collectors know this. That's why they're willing to pay a fortune for a coin that slips through the cracks. But don't wait too long, every day, more of these pennies are being found, and as supply grows, values can drop. And no, don't go calling the mint to ask if they have extra, trust me, they're not going to help. Once you've found a potential match, get it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These experts can confirm its authenticity, and trust me, they've seen it all. After that, the next step? Take it to auction, where collectors will bid, and your life could change in an instant. But wait, before you cash in, there's one final tip that could make all the difference. It's a mistake many people make, and it could cost you thousands. Let me explain. At the end of the day, the 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of opportunity. It's proof that sometimes, the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight. So, what are you waiting for? Grab those old jars, sift through your pocket change, and start hunting. Your $1.2 million moment could be just 1 penny away. What if I told you this tiny piece of copper could make you a millionaire? That's right. This coin, right here, is worth $1 million, and it's been sitting right under your nose for years. The 2004 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, do you have one? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to find this rare penny and potentially cash in on your fortune. But first, you need to understand why this penny is so valuable and how you can sell it for a life-changing amount. Now, I know what you're thinking, a penny? Really? I thought those were just for saving up for my coffee. Well, buckle up. Because we're about to dive into a whole new world of penny magic that might just surprise you. Back in 2004, something very unusual happened. The United States Mint, a massive institution that produces every single penny in circulation, made a rare and significant error. Normally, pennies come stamped with a mint mark indicating where they were made, Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. But in 2004, some Lincoln pennies slipped through the cracks, without a mint mark. To most people, it was just another penny, no different than the thousands of others they tossed into a jar or threw into the tip jar at a coffee shop. But here's the kicker, that small oversight turned into an absolute jackpot for coin collectors. The 2004 penny, with no mint mark, is now one of the rarest pennies on the planet. And in some cases, it is sold for as much as $1 million at auction. $1 million pennies sounds crazy, right? But in the world of rare coins, this is no fairy tale. So, what's the big deal about a missing mint mark? Why does it make this coin worth so much? And, how can you tell if you have one? These are the crucial questions, and if you stick around, you'll have all the answers. Trust me, you'll want to hear what comes next. Now, I know some of you might be looking at your jar of pennies and wondering, is this the one? Or maybe, is that just a dent from a Coke can I crushed with it? Let's get down to business. How can you identify if you have one of these $1 million coins? Well, it's not as difficult as it seems. First, you'll need to check the date, 2004, no surprise there. But the real magic is in the mint mark, or rather, the absence of it. If you look closely at the bottom of the penny, just beneath Abraham Lincoln's bust, you'll see a small letter indicating the mint mark. Philadelphia pennies typically have no mint mark, but the problem in 2004 was that some of these pennies were struck without a mint mark at all. This rare no mint mark coin is the one you're looking for. If you've got a 2004 penny and it looks exactly like this, you might just be holding a tiny treasure worth a fortune. Don't worry if you're not sure. The best way to confirm it is by taking it to a reputable coin dealer or having it professionally graded. Now, here's the thing, these rare pennies don't grow on trees. They are becoming more and more scarce, and time is of the essence. If you find one of these coins, your window to sell it for top dollar is shrinking fast. Collectors know about these coins, and they are paying top prices to get their hands on them. So, what do you do once you've confirmed that you have a 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny? First, get it graded. A professional grading service will evaluate the condition of the coin, which plays a huge part in determining its value. Coins in pristine condition can fetch much more than those that are worn down or damaged. Next, you want to connect with reputable buyers or auction houses. I know what you're thinking, why not just sell it on eBay? Well, if you want to get the absolute best price, you need the right platform and the right connections. Some of the biggest and most trusted names in the industry can help you get your coin in front of the right buyers and ensure you get the price you deserve. But here's the secret that nobody talks about. There's something even more valuable than this penny out there right now. And if you stick around to the very end, I'll share how you can find it, and it could make this 2004 penny look like pocket change. So, there you have it, a rare, potentially $1 million penny that's been sitting in your change jar. A penny that could help you unlock the life of your dreams. But the clock is ticking. The world of rare coin collectors is competitive, and every second counts. If you have one, don't wait another moment, get it checked, get it graded, and get ready to make real money. Start your journey today. Who knows, this one simple coin could change your entire future. And, as always, remember, the treasure hunt is just beginning. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more tips that could make you a fortune.